y'all. Good luck. Get into this. Pirates off the board. Drew. And that is it. Let's see what we got here. 10 left in tribute. Breaking now. All right. Grab 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Put this to the side. I believe Griff will have another 6-boxer tomorrow, so keep that in mind. If we do not hit any big boys, hit up your boy Griff tomorrow and get some nice bangers. I don't know though. What do you guys think? You think we're gonna hit? We're probably gonna hit all the bangers. We're gonna hit them all. We gotta leave something for Griff though. Let's go Bucks. Oh, these packs are all over the place. These packs remind me of like Garbage Pail Kids a little bit. Very colorful. I got a retro vibe to them. Last 10 in tribute. Just went through with some more discounts on those last 10. Use code BREAK10 at checkout for an extra $10 off. Extra 10 off. Once I get this back end stuff, once I get it down pat, we'll start getting into some vibing. See some more playfulness out of me. Good luck, everybody. Box number 1. Tim Brown, Aikman, our first card, our first numbered card. Jerzan Newton, 44 out of 150, purple. Wiggins, Culpepper, Taylor. Star Clusters, Neighbors, Worthy, and Coleman. Silver. Refractor, sorry. Hall Jr., Staubach, Mold, Suggs. Bo Nix is our first Nix base. McCaffrey, Luke Kuechly. Troy Aikman, Star Command. Rakestraw, Winslow, Johnson, Warren Moon with the Star Command. Fashanu, Johnson, McNabb. Tim Means? Is that who it is? Bub Means. Bub Means out of 150. 108 out of 150. Fuaga, Williams. Luke McCaffrey. Luke and which one? What was his dad's name? Ed McCaffrey. Good old Ed. Alt, Newsome, Campbell, McCardell, Mitchell, Boomer Esiason. Launched into orbit, Steve Young. Cool little die cut. Richard Sherman, Galaxy Greats, Walker, Rice, Davis, Heap, and Bishop. Moss, Owens, Bo Jackson, Galaxy Greats. McConkey, Hester, Manning. Launched in orbit, Michael Vick. Latham, Johnson. What do we got here? Anais Williams. That's an interesting looking card. Got little stars on the back. Not numbered. Pretty cool looking though. Jerome Bettis, Galaxy Greats. Braswell, Everett, Hall, Favre, Fatanu, Peyton, Reed, Koopa, Mitchell, Elway, Smith, Eli Manning, Star Command, Corley, Vick, Amendola, Sherbet, Washington, Young. Tom Brady launched in orbit. Jerry Rice, Galaxy Greats. McClellan, Fouts, Matthews, Falk, Smith, Sharp, Tom Brady, Troy Aikman, and Jalen McMillan. Last 10 in tribute, y'all. We'll try and jump into that right after this. Let me get my box really quick. I left it out. All right, box number 2. Yes, it is for the Bucks. Launched in orbit, Buccaneers. Of course, Mars. Last 10 in tribute. Let's get that filled up, y'all. Let's jump into that one next. All right, box number 2. Winslow, Johnson, Everett, Bradley, McNabb, Launched in Orbit, Troy Aikman, Jaden Daniels. There's our first Jaden Daniels. Star Command, Refractor. JD. There's another Jaden Daniels base. McCardell, Williams, Johnson, Irving, Newsom, Campbell, Adrian Peterson, Galaxy Greats, Plum Lee, Atwater, Aikman, Caleb Williams, Star Command. Rakestraw, Mold, Suggs, Culpepper, Fatanu, Staubach, Smith, Spencer Rattler, Fashanu, Jones, Drew, Sims, McCaffrey, Fuaga, Matthews, Falk, Tony Dorsett, Joe Alt, Owens, Fouts, Kurt Warner, Launched in Orbit, Rams, Mitchell, Breeze, ooh, Orange. We'll save that. Orange out of 25. Smith, Manley, Michael Pratt for the Bucks. Lawrence Taylor, McConkey, Sproles. Get a hot box here. Let's get a hot box. Williams, Jerome Bettis, the bus out of 150 purple. Latham, Taylor, Brown, Teddy Bruschi, Galaxy Greats, Broswell, Heap, Esiason, Corley, Malachi Corley, Tyler Newbin, Moss, Ernie Sims, Billy Sims, sorry, on the white. I forgot what these are called. I forgot. I know as soon as I hear it, I'm going to be like, oh, I knew it. Little trio. Star Clusters, Gronkowski, Brady, and Amendola for the Patriots. Patriots. Walker, Manning, Taylor, Manning, Bishop, Hester, Smith, John Elway, Caleb Williams, Favre, Johnson, Devondre Sweat, 18 out of 99, blue, Lloyd, Hall, Archie Manning, Ray Lewis, and Wiley. Arlou. All right, let's see what this orange out of 25 is. Think we get an auto? I think we might get an auto. Where? 4 out of 25. Star Command, Troy Aikman for the Cowboys. It's a nice one. Cowboys. All right, box number 3. Just a reminder, 10 left in Tribute. Just ran through with our second round of discounts in that one. On our last 10. Last 10, second round of discounts. Also, use code BREAK10 at checkout for an additional $10 off. Those last 10 remaining teams. Take advantage of that. Promo code. You'll get an additional $10 on top of discounts already on there. Stack up those savings. think I see gold. I think I see double gold. Get a hot box. Hot box. All right, box number 3 here. Good luck, y'all. Bo. Spencer Rattler launched in orbit. John Elway. Leary Kelly. Lewis. Javon Bullard. 54 out of 99. McCaffrey. Dickey. Bailey. Bo Jackson. Dorless. Young. Stroud. What we got here? Gold. Tony Dorsett. 50 out of 50 gold for the Cowboys. Great break for the Cowboys so far. Got the Aikman orange out of 25 earlier. And now Tony Dorsett. Gold 50 out of 50. Bookends. Corum. Levis. Manley. Jerome Bettis. Turner. Gronkowski. Long. Richard Sherman. Isaac. Kuechly. Griffin. What do we got here? .48 out of 50. Denard Robinson for the Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars. Double gold. I was expecting one to be an auto, honestly. Wishful thinking, I guess. Lefau. Batch. Trizan Newton. Singletary. Pratt. Sharp. Brady. Jackson. Bullock. Reed. Peyton Manning. Launched in orbit. Dan Marino. Sweat. Marino. Jones. Gates. Neighbors. Sanders. Robinson. Luke McCaffrey and Ed McCaffrey. Purcell and Warner. Let's see what else we got in here. Cribbs. Warren Moon. Launched in orbit. Barton. Manning. Ooh, what is that? Eclipse. Eclipse Autos, I think that's what they're called. Jaden Daniels. Star Command. Sumatai. Porter. Westbrook. Long. Robinson. Montana. Bettis. Seahorn. Leggett. Smith. Richardson. Moss. Davis. Flutie. McMahon. Jerry Rice. Wright. Bradshaw. George. Eddie George. Spencer Rattler. Latu. Bledsoe. Greasy. Neighbors. Worthy and Coleman. And Estime. Denard Robinson? Not sure, man. Not sure. I mean, it sounds somewhat familiar, but I am not super familiar with that name. No way. Bro. Will Levis, 24 out of 75. Equinox autograph. Not the Will Levis. These are such sick autos, though. They look so nice. Equinox, 24 out of 75. Congratulations to the Titans. Good old Will Levis. Mayo Man. All right. Box number 4. It's because I have team on there, huh? It's a typo. That's why you guys aren't buying them. 10 teams left. Ah. All right, box number 4. That last one was pretty solid. I mean, outside of the names, we got 2 golds. Gotta sneeze. 2 golds and Equinox Auto. The Mayo Man. The Mayo Man haunts me in my dreams. His autos actually pop up a lot in Topps products. It's kind of wild. Part of me thinks they had him sign a little too much. Just a little too much. Ooh, another orange out of 25. All right, box number 4. Beep. Long Fuaga. What is it? I think it's White Hole, something like that. Richard Sherman, Newton, Kuechly, Griffin, Gronkowski, Williams, Jones, Gates, Bo Jackson, Gray, Sanders, Denard Robinson, Marino, DeJean, Cribbs, Spencer Rattler, Drew Brees, Shipley, Manning, Warner, Joe Montana out of 150, Robinson, Jackson, Batch, Emmitt Smith, Jen McMillan, Sharp, Tom Brady. Man, if only that Brady was out of 25. We'll save it. Mitchell, Reed, Fashanu, Peyton Manning, Corley, Westbrook, Long, Jerome Bettis, Benson, Elway, Smith, Peyton, Washington, Ryans, Peyton Manning, Peyton, Smith, and Sanders, McClellan, Dawkins. What do we got here? What do we got here, Kyle? No. All right. Brad Johnson, Hall, Wiggins, Amendola, Sherbet, Brett Favre, Hall Jr., Young, Vick, Mitchell, Bo Nix, Gronkowski, Long, Porter, Gore, Griffin, Anthony Richardson, Luke and Ed McCaffrey, Guyton, Jackson, Batch, Kuechly, Ellis, Long, Manning, Bo Nix, Star Command Silver, Lassiter, Porter, Westbrook, Warren Moon, and Means. Let's see what that orange out of 25 is. Rookie Fuaga, 10 out of 25 for the Saints. We are not getting lucky with our names tonight. 2 golds, 2 oranges. We got Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman's okay. Need some rookie power though. Rookie name magic. All right, box number 5. Número 5. Allergic to Colts. Man, I feel like I pull tons of Colts. Cosmic is another story, though. I haven't ripped any Cosmic yet. What kind of breaks you been jumping into, Edward? Because I feel like Inception Any Panini products? Adani Mitchell, Latu Latu. I pulled the Latu auto earlier today. Anthony Gold. Their stuff is always popping up, at least in my breaks. Like I said, I haven't ripped any Cosmic yet, so this is my first time ripping it. I was out of town earlier this week. Yeah, it's always been a tough one. I mean, but you get the celestial planets or whatever they call them. Other things. Cosmic dust. Yeah, Cosmic is definitely always tough. One of the tougher hits in terms of products. But it just makes the hits that much more valuable at the end of the day. Which is, I guess, kind of give and take. Give and take on that one. All right. Box number 5. Good luck, all. Jason Witten, Davis, Stroud, and Caleb Williams. It's an interesting combo. Star clusters. Kitchens, Charles, Okoye, Moon, Slovis, Peterson, Will Levis, Dan Marino, Bullard, Kelsey, Rice, Jason Sehorn, 77 out of 150. Eric All, Gates, Fuaga, Bryce Young, Davis, Bo, Fashanu. What are these hits? Manning, Breeze, and Brattler. What are these hits? Brock Bowers, Bailey, Kelly, Lewis, Vidal, Stroud, Dickey, Earl Campbell, Smith, Lewis, Young, Bullock, 74 out of 99, Kalen Bullock, Wilson, Robinson, Marino, Jones, Wright, McMahon, Smith, Richardson, Trice, Flutie, Jim McMahon, Zach Thomas, Ray Davis. Remember what I said earlier, y'all. If we don't hit any bangers in here. Greasy, Bradshaw, George, Mims, Sehorn, Bledsoe. Griffin's running the second half of this case. Jim Kelly. We haven't hit any of the planets or anything. Planetary Pursuits. Morgan, Montana, Bettis. Drake May launched in orbit. Yeah, I agree with that. Worthy, Moss, Sims, Randy Moss, Reed, Sanders. Another Tom Brady launched in orbit for the Bucks. D'Angelo Hall, Latu, Warner, Cribbs. What do we got here? What do we got here? D'Angelo Hall, 80 out of 99. Galaxy Greats. Estime, Long, Manning, Rice, Leggett, Porter, Westbrook, Washington, Leary. All right, last box mojo, y'all. We need to hit for a lot of people here. My guys are starving right now. Starving. Another Tom Brady. I got the first 6 off the top. I didn't want to go like all left, all right. First 6 off the top. Should have went 6 off the bottom, huh? I guess it makes up for him letting me have his second half of Phoenix. Second half of Phoenix. Because that second half of that Phoenix case was nasty. So if you guys are interested in more Cosmic Chrome, the second half of this case will be broken by Griff tomorrow, I believe he said. Big Dog Griff, I heard he likes to be called. Last 10 in Tribute. That'll be our last break of the night. Tribute. Use code BREAK10 for an extra 10 off. already discounted prices. Take advantage. That card looks extremely bent, I think. I don't know if I'm looking at it wrong. We'll see. Guardians off the board in our tribute break. That gets us down to our last 9, everybody. Last 9. That'll be our last break of the night. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Lots of fun. I'm out of the office, out of the shop until Thursday, which I'll be on Fanatics Live. And then I'll be back here with you guys on Friday and Saturday evening. Friday and Saturday. All right, last box mojo, y'all. Thank you, Furhan, for snagging those guards. Only got 9 left. All right, Sharp, Brady. There's another Brady. Donovan McNasty, launched in orbit. Gray, Peyton, Reed. Barry Foster, DeJean, Taylor, Brown, Sproles, Newton, Suggs, Culpepper. Jason Witten. My packs are falling down. Williams, Staubach, Molds, CJ Stroud launched into orbit. McMillan. Ooh, I think that's an auto. McCaffrey. Did we get our second auto? Ooh, and a Tom Brady. Tom Brady for the Patriots this time. Mitchell, Elway, Smith, Hall Jr., Shipley, Hall, Ryans, Jaden Daniels, Star Command, Robinson, Charbet, Dawkins, Johnson, Benson, Amendola, Jim McMahon, Troy Polamalu, Gore Jr., Young, Vic, Roman Wilson, 7 out of 75 for the Steelers. Dan Fouts, Matthews, Jim Kelly, Washington, Moss, Owens, Dallas Turner, 14 out of 150 purple color match. That's pretty sick. McClellan, Manning, Tim Brown, Jaden Daniels, and Sam Hartman. What a combo. Wiggins, Smith, Manning, Taylor, Hall, Falk, Jones, Drew, Sims, Corley, Hester, Drew Brees, Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, Bo Nix, Atwater, Aikman, Bo Jackson, and why can't I think of his name? Barry Sanders. I want to say Barney Sanders for some. Ellis, Manley, Brees, Watt, Lassiter, Williams. So this is the one that I saw that was like had a insane curve to it. It's not bent or anything, but it's got a nice curve. Robinson. Ayo, Dan Marino. Means. All right. Let's take a look. See, I believe it's an auto. Last box mojo. That means there's usually, what, 3 planetary pursuits per case? So that means the expectation is that we will, the second half of that case that Griff breaks tomorrow, will have all 3 planetary pursuits. All 3 of them. All right, let's get an auto. One good one. 21 out of 25. Good luck, everybody. Oh, no. Oh, I thought it was somebody else. Jonathan Brooks, orange. 21 out of 25. I thought it was a Rattler. First flight signatures card for the Panthers. I thought it was a Rattler. no. Sorry. Not a bad auto. At least we ended on a nice one. Bigger name. All right, Scott, we need you to jump into Tribute. Tribute next, my friend. All right, quick recap. And put that to the back. Tom Brady. Silver. Very nice card. Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, Sam Hartman. Drake May launched into orbit. Tom Brady launched into orbit. CJ Stroud. Caleb Williams. Bo Nix. Fuaga out of 25. Tom Brady. Jaden Daniels. Caleb Williams. Will Levis, 24 out of 75. Equinox Auto. Jaden Daniels. Denard Robinson Gold, 48 out of 50. Tony Dorsett, 50 out of 50. Troy Aikman, 4 out of 25. Gronkowski, Brady, and Amendola. Billy Sims. And I would say this is our hit of the break. Jonathan Brooks, 21 out of 25. First Flight Signatures card. Orange out of 25. Nice card. Appreciate you guys jumping in that one. Lots of fun. And we are down to our last break.